In today's world, many people are in search of something deeper, something that transcends their daily routine and gives life more meaning. The ancient question, "What is my purpose?" is one that haunts us all, and yet, few realize that the answer may lie not in the things we seek outside of ourselves, but rather within our very own psyche. One of the most influential figures in psychology, Carl Jung, offers a profound method to uncover this deeper purpose, and it lies within something he called the shadow. Carl Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, was the founder of analytical psychology and a pioneer in understanding the depths of the human mind. His ideas have influenced not only psychology, but also art, philosophy, and spiritual practices. His concept of the shadow is key to his theory and one of his most transformative ideas. But what exactly is the shadow? In Jungian terms, the shadow is the unconscious part of our personality that contains traits, desires, and instincts that we repress or deny. These can be aspects of ourselves that we view as undesirable, like anger, jealousy, or even darker impulses that society deems inappropriate. While the shadow may sound like something to avoid, Jung argued that it is actually a crucial part of our personal development, and facing it can lead us to a deeper understanding of ourselves, and ultimately, our life's purpose. The importance of embracing the shadow. Jung's philosophy emphasizes that we cannot fully know ourselves or reach our true potential until we integrate the shadow into our conscious mind. This process, known as shadow work, involves acknowledging the parts of ourselves we have repressed or denied, and bringing them into the light of consciousness. We all have a shadow, though it manifests differently in each person. For one individual, the shadow may represent their aggressive tendencies or repressed emotions, while for another, it might involve aspects of their personality that have been shaped by childhood trauma or societal conditioning. The shadow is made up of things that are uncomfortable to confront, but also hold deep insights into our true nature. Why is it important to embrace the shadow? First, by avoiding or repressing parts of ourselves, we are not living authentically. We are fragmented. We wear masks that hide our true selves from others and, more importantly, from ourselves. Jung believed that only by integrating the shadow could a person achieve individuation, which is the process of becoming the fullest, most authentic version of oneself. This journey toward wholeness involves confronting the dark parts of our psyche, integrating them into our conscious life, and finding a balance between the light and dark aspects of our personality. The integration of the shadow leads to greater self-awareness and emotional growth. Rather than seeing ourselves as flawed or broken, we begin to see that all parts of us have a purpose, and the shadow is not something to be feared, but something that can reveal our deepest truths. The shadow's role in discovering life's purpose. Now, we come to the heart of the question. How does the shadow reveal the purpose of our lives? According to Carl Jung, our life's purpose is not something we can simply find by looking outward. It is something that emerges from the depths of our unconscious. The shadow contains untapped potential, and by facing and integrating it, we can unlock a more profound sense of meaning and direction in life. In fact, Jung believed that our life's purpose is intimately connected to the very aspects of ourselves that we have been avoiding or suppressing. Think about it this way. The shadow is a mirror reflecting the parts of us that need healing, growth, and understanding. These parts often represent qualities or desires that we have abandoned, but when we embrace them, they guide us toward our authentic path. For instance, someone who has spent their life denying their anger may realize, through shadow work, that this anger points to a deep desire for justice or the need to assert themselves in the world. By accepting this shadow aspect, they can channel that energy into purposeful action, whether it's standing up for themselves or fighting for causes they believe in. Moreover, the shadow is not just about negative traits. It can also contain positive aspects that we have overlooked. Perhaps you've always had a talent for leadership, but never embraced it because you felt unworthy or unsure of yourself. By facing your shadow, you may realize that leadership is a natural gift you've been suppressing, and when you allow it to emerge, it can guide you toward a fulfilling and impactful role in life. The process of shadow integration. How to begin. Integrating the shadow is not an easy task. It requires courage, self-reflection, and the willingness to face uncomfortable truths. However, it is one of the most transformative processes a person can go through. So, How do you begin the journey of integrating your shadow? Self-awareness and observation. The first step in shadow work is becoming aware of the aspects of yourself that you've been avoiding. Start by observing your emotional reactions and behaviors, especially those that seem disproportionate or unexpected. These may be clues pointing to repressed feelings or unresolved issues. Pay attention to the things that trigger strong negative emotions in you, as they are often linked to aspects of the shadow. Journaling and reflection. Journaling can be a powerful tool for exploring the unconscious mind. Write about your thoughts, emotions, and experiences, especially those that feel uncomfortable or difficult to express. Through writing, you may uncover hidden patterns and discover parts of yourself that you've been neglecting. Reflect on your past experiences and relationships, as they may hold the key to understanding your shadow. Therapeutic techniques. Jung encouraged the use of psychotherapy to help individuals explore their unconscious minds. If you are struggling to confront your shadow on your own, consider working with a therapist or counselor who is familiar with Jungian methods. They can help you navigate the complexities of the shadow and offer support as you integrate these aspects into your conscious life. Dream analysis. Jung believed that dreams are a direct channel to the unconscious mind and can offer valuable insights into the shadow. Keep a dream journal and note recurring symbols, themes, or emotions that arise in your dreams. By analyzing these dreams, you may begin to recognize hidden parts of yourself that need attention. Mindfulness and compassion. As you explore your shadow, it is essential to approach it with an open mind and compassion. Rather than criticizing or judging yourself for the parts of you that are uncomfortable, practice self-compassion and acceptance. The goal is not to eliminate the shadow, but to accept and integrate it as part of who you are. Shadow and the journey of individuation. The process of integrating the shadow is central to what Jung referred to as individuation, the journey toward becoming the fullest version of oneself. Individuation is not a destination, but a lifelong process of self-discovery, healing, and growth. By embracing the shadow, we move closer to realizing our true potential. Jung believed that individuation involves harmonizing the different parts of our psyche, including the conscious mind, the unconscious, and the archetypes that shape our behavior. As we work with the shadow, we come into greater alignment with our authentic self, which is often a mysterious, evolving process. The purpose of life, in Jungian philosophy, is to realize the deeper, more integrated version of ourselves, and the shadow is one of the most powerful forces driving us toward this realization. Through individuation, we discover our unique gifts, passions, and talents that are connected to our higher purpose. Jungian philosophy teaches that this process often involves embracing contradictions within ourselves, light and dark, good and bad, love and hate, and finding a way to reconcile them. The tension between these opposing forces creates the dynamic energy that fuels our personal growth and transformation. The transformative power of the shadow. Ultimately, working with the shadow is a transformative process that leads to greater self-acceptance, healing, and personal growth. It is about becoming whole, embracing both the light and dark aspects of ourselves. The shadow reveals the parts of us that need healing and integration, and in doing so, it opens the door to a deeper understanding of our purpose in life. When we face our shadow, we unlock new potential. We no longer see our weaknesses or past struggles as obstacles. Instead, we view them as valuable lessons and sources of strength. The integration of the shadow leads to a life that is more authentic, meaningful, and aligned with our true purpose. By working through the shadow, we are no longer trapped by fear or self-doubt. We become empowered to pursue the life we were always meant to live, free from the limitations of our unconscious patterns and fears. In conclusion, Carl Jung's concept of the shadow offers a profound pathway to self-discovery and fulfillment. By confronting and integrating the shadow, we unlock deeper layers of our psyche, revealing hidden strengths, desires, and truths that can guide us toward our true purpose. The journey toward individuation, though challenging, is ultimately one of self-liberation and personal empowerment. As you embark on this journey, remember that the shadow is not something to fear, but a powerful ally that can help you unlock the fullness of who you are. The more you embrace your shadow, the more you will understand the deeper calling that guides your life. Your purpose is not a distant goal to achieve, but a living, evolving process that unfolds as you learn to live authentically, in harmony with all parts of yourself. Embrace your shadow, and you'll begin to see your life in a whole new light, one that is rich with meaning, connection, and purpose.